Jacko Walz, class of 2013, NYU Shanghai. This is my Orange Nation experience. Well, I didn't want the conventional college experience. I sort of wanted to go outside of the norm. A pretty standard path out of Valhalla is either to go to state or to go to community college and transfer out from there. I wanted something a little different. So I applied to a lot of schools, and NYU Shanghai was sort of a wild card for me, and it really seemed like something special. I'm very happy that I ended up choosing to go there. Well, I'm majoring in business and finance, but you could very much consider it an international business and finance degree. All our classes are not like in the American sense, oriented with one country in mind, but rather with the entire world in mind. That's sort of one of the ideas behind my university is an emphasis on globalization and interconnectivity. It is harder than I thought it would be, actually. Going to Shanghai at first, I expected a place that was a very international mesh, that being one of the financial capitals of the world, I expected basically everyone to speak English and everyone to be highly educated. But what's really remarkable about China in itself is that it has undergone so much change throughout the past few decades, since the 60s and 70s, that basically every generation is different. And because of that, a lot of the older people still don't speak English. And as an American, I oftentimes feel helpless, especially going to China and not knowing any English or not knowing any Chinese. I would find myself, sometimes stranded on the other side of the city, and I don't know how to get home, and I'll need to call someone because I really don't know. If I call a cab, I won't know my address, or I can't just ask someone on the side of the road, what metro stop should I take, because I can't communicate that. Beyond that, I think being an American is truly remarkable in Shanghai because you are sort of like a superstar. The place is growing so fast that a lot of the people, there's now an influx of expats coming in from all over the world, and a lot of people have, these are the first Americans they're ever seeing, and they're blown away. I'll have, people just come to ask to take a picture with me every once in a while, and it's really funny, but also it's really cool, to live in a place like that. So I've been studying Chinese for 2 years now. I'm not bad. I'm really interested in Chinese, and I'm at a level where I can basically get through the city without any problems anymore. I can take the cab, I can take the metro, I can communicate with people, I can ask for directions, I can order food, get my phone fixed if I need it. So I'm at a good place, but this is what people generally consider to be the first big valley. Once you can get everything done on your own, the incentive to learn Chinese more decreases, which is pretty reasonable. That's why I'm starting this program this summer called Princeton in Beijing. It's an intensive Chinese program where you're not allowed to speak anything but Chinese. In fact, they throw wristbands on you that you have to wear at all times that say something like, you have to speak Chinese, or this person has to speak Chinese, to make sure that not even the locals speak to you in anything other than Chinese. So I hope that program is able to take my Chinese to the next level. And so my Valhalla experience was really special. I had an excellent time. I met great people that all of whom I'm basically all still friends with, excellent teachers and role models, and I had an excellent experience playing on the football team all 4 years. Valhalla boasts a very diverse student body and a very energetic staff, faculty, and these are the people that really pushed me to break out of convention and go to school in China. These are the same people that instilled the values of risk-taking and hard work and all these other things that would have allowed me to make these decisions. And because of that, I attribute a lot of my success to Valhalla and the people there, and I think that without them, I don't think I'd be where I am. Going to school in China was not always my desire. It wasn't always what I've wanted to do. Like basically everyone that went to Valhalla that I knew, I wanted the standard 4-year college experience. But I took a risk and I was willing to break convention, and I'm incredibly happy about it. My biggest advice would just be take risks and be okay with doing something different. If you want to ask me any questions about Valhalla or NYU Shanghai or anything, you can follow me on Twitter at Jacko_Walz, JACKOWALZ. You can look me up on Facebook, Jacko Walz, or email me jackowalz@nyu.edu.